Path 11. The Fool. Path 11 connects Kether and Chokmah, and it's associated with the Fool tarot card and the Hebrew letter Aleph. In the Rider-Waite deck, the Fool card is numbered 0, but it's associated with the Aleph and the number 1 because it is starting a new cycle beyond the first 10 paths. The first 10 paths represent the emanations of God and the 10 utterances. The connecting paths are associated with the letters of the Hebrew Aleph Bet. Some of the letters have already been discussed on the basis of their numerical value and connection to the first 10 Sephirot. But the physical representation of the symbol or letter can express a slightly different meaning. The Hebrew letter Aleph was examined in relation to the first path and its connection to God and His plan. The letter Aleph, associated with the Fool card, considers the letter to be based on God's first human creation. See, Aleph means man or ox, and Adam was the first man, and like an ox, he was designed for labor, to till the garden. Adam was the first human, whom God formed out of the dust of the earth and breathed the breath of life into his nostrils. Genesis 2:7. Like the 2, Yod, contained within the Aleph, Adam was created in the image of God, so that the below resembled the above. The Vav between the 2, Yod, and the letter Aleph represents Yeshua, who is referred to as the last Adam. The Fool card is placed between the Sephirot of Kether and Chokmah, because Adam was the result of the combined efforts of God, meaning Kether, and wisdom, meaning Chokmah. The Yod formed Adam out of the dust, and the Hay, which means breath of life, made him into a unique and living creature. The Fool represents naivety. He's carefree and don't recognize the dangers around him. He is enjoying life, but missing a great deal of its sustenance. The Fool represents Adam without Eve, which is the first time the Bible records God saying that something was not good. In a state of ignorance, the Fool is carefree, but he don't understand the things he's missing. Being without his helpmate is not understanding the difference between good and evil keeps the Fool in a very basic state of mental development. He can't understand God. He does not know his place in the world. The Fool represents a person just starting out in life and needing to develop wisdom and gain experience. The Fool's clothing contains flowers, with a symbol of the Spirit, or 8-spoked wheel, representing the divine presence around him, because God is with the elect, even before they realize their calling. The Fool holds a single rose, symbolizing the absence of his mate, which is usually expressed in the tarot through the combination of roses and lilies. Other symbols, including a dog, the sun, both of which express the male polarity. Although the Fool may not realize it, he is out of balance and missing his female counterpart. The 11th path is associated with Aleph, which the Sephirot Zero lists as one of the 3 mother letters. It represents air, equilibrium, and the one true God. Of the 3 alchemical substances, it is associated with sulfur in the soul, since Adam became a living soul. The intelligence listed in the 32 paths of wisdom associated with the 11th path is scintillating. The text reads, "The 11th path is the scintillating intelligence, because it is the essence of that curtain which is placed close to the order of the disposition, and this is a special dignity given to it, that it may be able to stand before the face of the cause of causes." So the scintillating intelligence represents the spark of life and the potential for humans to gain an understanding and connection to God that is far above what any of God's other creations can obtain. The 11th path is represented by the Fool, but the person does have unlimited potential available to him.